Question: how do I cope with the fact that my ex is now happy in a rebound relationship? How can I heal from this? First of all, my dear friend, your assumption that they are happy in this new relationship do you no good. Don't assume that, because it's actually not the truth. They might feel temporary relief, but it doesn't mean they're happy. They might look happy online, but this is not the truth. People show you what they want you to see. They show also on social media what they want other people to see, what they are allowing them to see. They will not show misery, they will not show sadness, and you probably don't show sadness, misery either. So don't expect your ex to show that they are not happy. They will look happy. Now, they are in a rebound relationship, and the fact that they are in a rebound relationship doesn't mean that they won the breakup. It just means that they don't understand the grief process after a breakup. They use this new partner, new supply, whatever you want to call it, as an emotional crutch. I'm Coach Paz Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach, and I wanted to answer to your question on how you can heal from that. Is first things first that you must realize is to separate their action from your value. And I wrote it down. I want to read it to you, that I want you to remember that your ex's choice reflect their emotional state, not your value. Rebounds often stem from a need to distract themselves, not because they found something better. They just want to distract themselves. That's it. They can't deal with these emotions. So for you to be able to move on, is just stop putting attention, stop feeding them attention. And what I want you to do is not going no contact or radio silence and all that. I want you to just move forward, because there is no contact, which this is just a strategy to get your ex back, which I don't want you to do, of course. Radio silence, it's also a form of gaining the leverage back in a lost relationship dynamic. Don't do this either, because now that they're with someone else, there is no way back. I hope that you realize that there is no way back. Once the relationship was over, it's over. And even more than that, when they were with someone else, I wouldn't even consider it. And if you are a loyal subscriber, you know my methodology, you know my belief that once the relationship is done, it's done. You don't go back. You can't go back. If you go back, nothing good will come out of it. And I made a bunch of video on it. You can watch them, or you can talk to me and I can explain it to you to your face and tell you this 100 times if you need this. Or it's just, like I said, just watch on repeat my videos so you can really get this understanding. And by the way, when you guys jump on a one-on-one call with me, I give you a direct blueprint on what you need to do to heal. Here, I can give you a general advice that will apply to most of you, but I don't know if it will apply to all of you, because everybody is different. Not two people come together to create the same dynamic, and when they falling apart, when the relationship ends, a part of you just dies. And I need to understand you, your ex-partner, and then we build a game plan, we build a blueprint on what's good for you and how you can heal in the best possible way. So if you need my help, the link in the description below to book a one-on-one call with me to really speed up your healing process is not just about speeding it up, also about healing not just faster, but healing better, because the quality of your healing is what I really care about. You will get over it at some point of your life. How you're going to be after, this is what I really care about, and this is what matters. Because I see many people break up all the time, and many people fall in love again and get over their ex. But the quality of the healing determines the quality of your next relationship. The quality of the way that you do things will determine everything else in your life. So just do this for yourself. And if for some reason you cannot afford one-on-one coaching, get the Rise of the Phoenix. This is my online healing coaching program that takes you step by step to heal. So don't get frustrated. I know many of you guys watching a lot of YouTube videos and it frustrates you. Like, oh my God, there's so much information. Get your ex back. Don't get them back. Fuck them. Not fuck them. I want to fuck them. I want to be with them. Like, there is so much confusion because when you listen to a lot of different opinions, you will get confused. It's just normal because one person will pull you here, one person will pull you there. So make sure that if you resonate with what I say, listen to me. If you don't, it's all right. If you resonate with someone else, just go with them, but pick one that will guide you and just go through it the best possible way for you. Now, the second thing that I wanted to say, how to heal from that, is simple. You need to move on. Like I said, not radio silence or fucking no contact. You just move on. And the way to move on is, yes, to cut all lines of communication. You have to. And like I always say, when a breakup happens, when your ex broke up with you, my friend, experience the breakup twice. Once when they break up with you, and the second time is not necessarily when they're coming back, but the second time is when you say to yourself, I don't want this kind of person back. This is where you break up with them without them even being there. They don't need to be there for you to break up with them. And this is where you truly heal. This is where the healing really begins because it's painful. But you need to get to this realization. You have to get to this realization. As long as you are waiting or as long as you are romanticizing and think about the good times, that the good times does not do good for you. Maybe they alleviate some kind of temporary pain, but then the pain comes multiplied by 10x. You don't want that. This is why I'm telling you, you gotta heal correctly. You have to. You can ruminate and watch your videos or your photos and look at your text messages as much as you want, but this is not going to do good for you. And you know that. Also, don't fucking stalk them. And how do you know that your ex is happy in their new relationship? You're not supposed to look. You're not supposed to know that. I don't allow that. If when you're working with me, this is a big no-no, and I wouldn't allow you to do that. And now, even if you're watching this, let's assume that you're my client. Don't do it. It's not good for you. You know that it is not good for you. Why are you doing something that you know it's not good for you? You need to develop self-love. And this is why we have the healing journey. The healing journey is a self-love process where you start doing things for you and not to you. When you start doing it for you and not to you, you start loving yourself more and more. And then you will not be looking at their Instagram or whatever or open a fucking fake account like a weird, super weirdo. It's super weird when you do that. I know because I've done that and I felt very fucking weird. So don't do it for your own sake. Simply put them behind. Understand why the relationship ended. There are stages. I know I'm just expediting it for you. But the first stage is for you to understand that they are not good for you. This is why in the Rise of the Phoenix, I'm walking you through these stages. But here I will try to do it as best as I can. But you need to make a list of why they're not good for you. You need to understand it intellectually because then the mind needs to be synchronized with the heart. The heart just wants them back. The mind wants nothing to do with them. And you need to work to help them work together, synchronize the two. So you do the intellectual work on who they were, why they're not good for you, what do you really want in a relationship, and then you understand that this is not it. After you understand this is not it, this is where you hit the point when you say, I don't want them back. Even if they come back, I don't want them back. Amazing point. This is where your true healing journey begins. And this is where you start feeling anxious, you start feeling sad, all of these emotions, you grieve, that's amazing. And you take the time. As you take the time, you explore your emotions. You start journaling, understanding what the fuck happened, draw conclusions, grow, start taking better care of yourself, setting new visions for your life, what's coming next, preparing yourself, equipping yourself with knowledge, equipping yourself with conflict resolution skills like I'm teaching you. And when you do, you come to the next relationship. You're ready. You are ready. And if this next relationship will not work, it's not because of you. It will be because they're just not the right fit for you. And that is it. This is so simple. People overcomplicate so many things. I am very simple. I don't want to confuse you. I want you to understand life is simple, relationships are simple. Many people will tell you that it's complicated. Da, 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 da. Don't believe that. Because when somebody's overcomplicating something, it's just because they want your money. I'm gonna be truly honest with you. Because it's really simple. You know who you are, you know what you want, you know what you don't want when you enter a relationship. If this is not what you don't want, you just exit. And you need to have the emotional and intellectual capabilities to do that. These things you are acquiring through time and through work that you do on yourself. And I'm telling you exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. And you just do it, and that is it. It's like going to the gym. If my trainer tells me, do 20 bicep curls, I don't know, like I'm just giving a dumb example, but whatever I do, whatever my trainer will tell me to do, I will do it. Whatever my nutritionist will tell you to eat, I will eat. And if I eat correctly, work out correctly, I will build muscle. This is just how it's going to go, right? And this is why I'm telling you what you need to do intellectually, like I said at the beginning, understanding the reason for the breakup, and then emotionally your heart will start synchronize more and more as you feed your heart the right correct information. You start doing things for you, not to you. Realize in general that this breakup happened for you to elevate, not to you to disintegrate. You look at yourself as the victor, not the victim. When you change the narrative, the new headline for this breakup, you say, I am not the victim, I'm the victor, I will conquer, I'm the best, I'm strong, I'm everything. When all of this happens, you are starting to building a new character, a new persona, and then you're ready, you're healed enough. And I want you to understand that you will be healed enough. About 80%, this is what you can do. And the other 15% will be in a relationship. And the other 5%, my friend, I'm sorry to be the one who tells you that, but you're going to stay fucked. The other 5%, you will always need to work on yourself. A new relationship will trigger different things. A new friendship will trigger different things. Life throws at you all kind of shit that you need to aikido, maneuver, overcome. This is the beauty of life because it's not linear. Not everything goes smoothly. And to be honest with you, you don't even want everything to go smoothly because if you got everything you wanted in your life all the fucking time, how your life would look like. You don't want that. Many people say, oh, it will be amazing. No, it will not be amazing because it will not be amazing for the simple reason that if you got your way all the time, it will not be interesting. The interesting part is, how can I get it? Who do I need to become? What do I need to do? The journey. How many times you heard this quote, life is the journey, not the destination. Enjoy the journey. Everybody talks about it, but who is really living it? Personify this quote and enjoy the journey. Learn how to enjoy the journey, because if you don't learn how to enjoy the journey, you're actually just waiting to die. Because at the end, this is what's going to happen at the end of your life. I, hey, I, I didn't make this up. This is how life works. It's like a dance. You need to enjoy the dance and not wait for the dance to end, because when it ends lights out. With that said, you guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope I didn't depress you at the end of it. I'm really trying my best to convey the message in the clearest way possible. With that said, if you liked it, drop a like, a comment, let me know what you think. What are some of the things that you went through in your journey that you can drop some wisdom onto the people here? I love you guys, and I will see you again in my next videos. Adios.